And it's Muriel Lee Tyler, right?
Yeah,
And
Hallelujah, but it's Lee.
where does Lee come from?
I don't know, just name me L-E-E, Muriel Lee Tyler.
Oh, okay. Did that? Okay. It says, what would you like us to play?
Ain't nobody named down there. All of us names different from all of us. All they know but Ella May, Lily May, Eula May, Anna May. That's
May is usually the middle
right.
name. That's true.
Yeah, and you got Doris, O'Neill, Muriel, and Gaynell, and see all the names different.
Mm-hmm.
And Mama named her baby by a white lady. My Aunt Picola was working for her.
Mm-hmm.
And Aunt Picola, the lady told her name my baby Gaynell. Aunt Picola said, she didn't like Gaynell, so I named her baby Gaynell. She named her baby Nellie Mae. So when Gaynell was born, Mama remembered that name. She named her Gaynell.
She liked it.
She liked the name.
Okay. Do you remember any songs that your mama used to sing to you, or your daddy used to sing to you?
Yeah, I know the song that he sang. Doris, the Lord told me some of my song the other day. Walk with me, Lord. That's my singer song.
Mm-hmm.
And another song, I don't know the song. I'd like to get a book and learn that song. Let the work I've done speak for me. That's a good song. Let the work I've done speak to me. I know I've done a lot of work. I know I took care of a lot of kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean. When I say let the work I've done speak for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna look for that song for you, Tom.
Yeah, I had the song book. I done lost it. I gotta look for it in the house somewhere.
Let the work
I've done speak for me.
I've done.
And they want to know my song and tell them, walk with me, Lord. I love that song. I sang that song till one night, went to a little boy, he just cried. Mama, don't sing no more. Got happy singing, and I was just singing and crying. Don't sing no more, Mama, don't sing. But I get to that part, say, you walk with my mother. I know you walk with me. I get full so fast. But it's okay. It's okay, just thank God. Thank Him.
Let me see. Well, so it's like, what were the hardest moments? What was this? Might be the hardest one. What was the hardest moment growing up? Like, did you have any hard times when y'all was growing up in Louisiana? When you was a child?
No.
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 Y'all always
I have a good
childhood.
Childhood growing up. Had a good time. Like I told you, I had a good time. Okay. We ate plenty, ate what we want. We used to come from school, me and my sister, and do the living room. Our living room, the big living room. It wasn't square, but big like that. And do with a scrub brush. And we both have our pan and water. She on one side, and I scrub, throw her the brush. We go back and go back to school after we did. But one week it was cold, and Mama didn't let us scrub. And she said she was so sorry. She'd never do it again because we had a fireplace. She always could put the fireplace out, put it on the wall. And our people came from New Orleans, and we had to scrub the floor. And Mama said, no, she'll never do that because the floor be so pretty and white when we get through it. But anyway, they didn't care nothing about it, but she knew it could have been clean because we used to wash, do it that evening after everybody go to bed. Or when we come home from school, sometimes everybody in school, Dad at work. But see, Dad didn't do no work till older, and I was like we was older. Dad worked, that's why he had no money, just worked in the field with wood, cutting wood, and made gardens, cut wood, go to home and sell wood, wouldn't get it for nothing.
So who did he work for himself?
For himself.
Okay.
Cut wood and load up the truck and go sell wood. People had burning fireplaces, sell wood. And he used to sell garden, everything in the garden, okra, beans, and all kind of stuff. Terry said, you send him to go sell it. Terry said, he put a different price on it. Daddy sell it for a little nothing. So he put a price on it and get his price out. I said, yeah, Daddy about giving this stuff away.
Yeah.
But he just kind of work he did. I never forget one of his friends came in, shook hand with the main hand, just as smooth and nice. My dad's hand was so rough because he doing that hard.
Because he was working.
But after that,
my hands rough too. Yeah,
but the best job he had was driving to school. He used to work at the lumber yard one time. From the lumber yard to working at the school. So them the two best jobs he had when we was coming up. He had a good job, driving the school bus and working at that. That's when he really started making money. And Mama had me count the money one day, and never forget, before he had put in the bank, had to put in the inside of Dad's coat pocket. That's where Dad kept it at. I got it out and counted it and then put it back in the wrong pocket. Dad looked for the money, couldn't find the money. That's all I know. Somebody wouldn't pay for that money. So Mama said to me, go look, and my God, we just had put it in the wrong pocket. I said, I don't fool this money no more. He had about $800, I think, and everybody there, so he had to go to the The bank had put his money in the bank. Sherborne Bank, that was the first bank. They got all kind of banks down there now, man. Cause so many people down there.
There's more people now.
Yeah, got a lot of Chinese down there now, man. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed, all over there. So many people.
How did discipline go? Like when the kids was being bad, who did daddy spank him or?
Yeah, dad had a little belt. Wasn't nothing, 1 or 2 licks, that was it. We didn't get no whipping like that on a holiday. Okay. So we learned to listen. We didn't have to get a whipping. Okay. But I remember one time we 3 of us sleep together. Me and Doris and O'Neill sleep together. Mm-hmm. We be talking about get back. And Daddy got that belt. He hit that in my holler, but he didn't touch me. I tell him that after I got grown and got O'Neill and Doris. Yeah, I hollered first. You thought you got me. He'll laugh. He just went on, just made him laugh about a lot of stuff. He didn't touch me. He laughed. Yeah, ain't nobody like good best of death, no. We wouldn't like that. They don't want you to listen on TV. They tell me they don't want you to listen to the girls who spank the baby. I forget his name. They don't say they ain't spank them. You have to spank them sometime. My little girl so hard. She should have finished school. I guess it'll be next week now. Because as soon as she started this week, she took sick. Oh. She had a fever and with cold and stuff. So she said it'll be next week. She off today, so I was glad. I said, now your day off. Take your time with your daughter. Don't if you're going in play, dress and take her with you. Mm-hmm. She said, I know. I said, yeah, that's your baby. Don't be trying to put on somebody else. Yeah, and I told her she had to take her home. She wanted to let Lisa keep her free. No, Lisa, I answered for Lisa. Lisa not gonna keep her. Lisa got 2
trying to get her own life together.
Yeah, I said Lisa got 2 kids to take care of. Her boyfriend, what she look like keeping yours? Right. I said, take her home. If your mom and your sister can't take care of this and that, at home all day.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, her mama ain't working. And
her mama definitely needs to be taking care of it.
Yeah, so I said, she ain't gonna kill her. Let her stay right there. She left to go to work yesterday. I said, what the baby doing? She laying on the couch watching TV. She's all right for going to work now. Like if Barbara taking the car, she'll cry. I'm gonna go with you, Mama. She said, Mama, be back later, but she ain't gonna cry all the way home. Forget that, you know. Yeah, I said, they can take care of it. Shit, I can't take care of running behind. I said, I can lay down when I feel like it. When she here, I couldn't lay down when I feel like it. Because she's too busy.
She is too busy, I know that.
You know that bitch.
Just that little time we spent together at Corn House, she was everywhere.
But now she go to school, she's going to be mangled with the kids, she's going to be used to it. Yeah. And they get to go outside and stuff. Yeah. But see, here I take outside, we walk to the corner, me and her. But she don't get to go outside like that. But at school, they take them outside, everything was nice.
Yeah. And that's good. That'll be good for her.
It'd be good for her. She'll learn how to behave and don't be so wild on the watch, so wild.
Okay, we're going on to our next thing is religion.
Okay.
Church. Who got you into religion? Did you guys just go to church as a kid?
Mom and Dad and went to church every Sunday.
Every Sunday?
We had to go every Sunday.
Okay.
We went every Sunday. We went to Sunday school every Sunday. We went to church. Didn't miss a Sunday at church. Okay. That's right. Dad was a deacon in the church.
Oh, he was?
And my mother used to sing in the choir.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to church every Sunday. But we had to dress the 2 young, because Mama always was slow. Me and Dar would dress Sin and Gaynell. We had to dress them. Because Mama was so slow by the time we done dressed ourselves, dressed the 2 little ones, and the mom she'd be the 11 get dressed. But we all went to church. Daddy had a bus then. He'd pick up people and they all go to church with us. And Daddy used to make Mom upset. Mom had him come out, he gonna drive up a little bit and drive up a little bit.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah, that's how he was. And my cousin after Dave said, don't do that. You're gonna make her upset before she go to church. See? He used to do that. We used to go see Mama's people at home. Mm-hmm. And we had to, Dad to drive from the house all the way to the lane, to the street. And walk all the way up there. That's that Mama let her drive herself.
Oh, she did?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have to get a license back then?
Oh, yeah, she got her license. Well, when she couldn't read to get a license, but they asked us a couple questions. Oh, okay. That's how they help them. Oh. They understand that the people couldn't read. And Dad first got a new car. And Mama learned to drive it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Mama used to drive to town. And Uncle Will said Mama went somewhere, and Mama took off like a bat out of hell. I couldn't catch her with her. She was gone. Oh. Yeah, Mama used to drive.
What church did y'all go to? Do you remember the church?
Same church they're going to.
The one at down the street?
Down at home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
wow.
the church, Same church. That's the only church we went to. Oh, wow. Yeah, when Daddy was started going, used to be a different preacher, but that preacher passed, so we got a new preacher. Mm-hmm. You know? So the preacher we used to come up with, he died. His name was Reverend Ellis, but now they got a new preacher too. He's still there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went to church all the time. And I used to go to church every Sunday here with Miss Tyler every Sunday. Me and Reggie used to go to Sunday school. Reggie friend said, you go to church every Sunday, huh? So sometime I let him miss Sunday school to be with his friends. Oh no, after Sunday school I tell him to come back home. They can walk back home, but he'll walk ahead of me. I go stop in the store. And the lady at the store said, yeah, I seen your kids, they looking nice going to Sunday school. Uh-huh. So I said, well, after Sunday school, you can come back home. But they do after Sunday school, you stay there all for 2 hours, maybe they'll stay there another hour, maybe, and then another 2 hours. Sometimes the kids get tired, they go all day long, you know. And like I told when I went to church, I didn't go no visiting church. Every Sunday, 4 Sundays in the month, they're going to, after church, they're going to visit church. I said, I'm not going to visit church. I said, I see when the Catholic people go to their church, they don't go to nobody else's church. They haven't been to church. They go in the morning, they're through with that. But we get out of church 2 or 3:30. I ain't going. No, I'm not going. I went to church, and that's it for me. Yeah, that's it.
I know that picture on. I think it's in your room. I think it's of your grandparents. Is it your grandparents?
That's mom and dad in my room.
Oh, you don't have one?
I ain't got no picture of no grandparents at all.
Okay.
That's my mom and dad. Somebody, the Lord's friend came around. The girl, not Lord, Melody.
You said she stole?
No, she's not old. She's a young woman. Remember Lord, my daughter you like Dante? Remember that guy I didn't like?
Sure.
Well, him, this is her niece, her nephew, her brother's child. But anyway, she went to the doctor. They're trying to get me to go to the doctor. I said, Daisha, I just came from the doctor and I ain't about to go sit down on the doctor with you.
Right.
I said, call her. So if I tell her to call her, Taquan said, I said, yeah, she can go by herself. She been going by herself. Tell your boyfriend to go with you. He had to go to the doctor. He had to go no damn doctor, just wasn't going with you. I said, nah, this I want to say to you. You trying to get a place. Did he ever say we're going to try to get a place? He ain't never get no place. He stayed with his sister. Stayed with his sister. And I said, he ain't never said, well, I can help you call you. He ain't going to do none of that. So wasn't it? And then what made me mad, that nigga already had 5 kids. Ain't doing nothing for them 5, so what in the heck you bothering with? But I couldn't tell him nothing. So.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your grandparents. What were their names?
Now see, okay, I'm gonna tell you the grandfather. I know my mother's father.
Okay.
Johnny Morris, Johnny Thompson.
Johnny.
Johnny Thompson.
Johnny Thompson.
That's my mother's father.
Okay.
I didn't know I don't remember. Mama said she thought I should have, but remember. But she said my grandfather looked like the white man, but he married a dark woman. And my mother said, if you want to know how my mother looked, Deborah looked just like her mom. Deborah's real dark, she was just like her mom. And so I never remember, but I remember my daddy's father. I remember him a lot. His name they call him Neil Bolden. That's daddy's dad. I don't remember. We called his mama, my mom, and my dad said, but I don't remember her. But she did die really young.
Oh, okay.
But my grandfather, I got to remember him some. And Mama said I picked up a piece of material out the yard. And I told my grandfather I wanted a dress like that. But you know, my grandfather took that piece of material to the home bargain store where he buy material. And told me she was looking for that kind of material. My granddaughter wanted a dress like that. And they had that material.
It was something in the grass?
No, material, like you make clothes
No,
out.
but what did he,
Oh, he picked it up in the yard, a piece of material.
Oh, it was a piece of material?
Material, he picked it up like a piece of material, like you a piece of it, and he liked it. And I wanted a dress, and yes, and she made me a dress, but the material made it.
Nice.
Yeah, we used to have all our clothes made at that lady. I never miss it. Never forget it. And her husband her son killed her husband.
Oh,
Their
okay.
dad, yes he did.
Why?
I don't know, they say he's, that man said she picked his dad up by the seat of his pants and threw him across the room. That's what he did. He was hiding over by his side from the police. But he went to jail. And when Miss Mrs. died, the mama died, the lady at church said he choked us, she couldn't talk. I don't know. He sees that church and said, yeah, he killed Missy too. So
Good Lordy. How?
He had to make, she had but that one child. And she sold everybody down there. She was so good, you look at it, she had catalog. Look at the catalog and say, I want a dress made like that. Just like it.
Oh, wow.
She take the measurement of it, just like it. Yeah, she make it so.
A question about your jobs when you were working at 14 in the laundry or wherever you was working. How much was you getting paid?
As I tell you, $14 a week, child.
$14 a week.
When your ass off. $14 a week. Kept done all this. One night the machine had went out, and about 8 o'clock he wanted to come back to work, and he sent for us. And Henry, my first cousin Henry, took me and Jeremy. Dad took us all back to work, and we must have worked about 2 hours to get the clothes up for the next day. Yeah, and it wasn't getting about $14. I told you I went to New Orleans, started making $28. I thought I was doing something, then get $28 check. Said, shit, $14, didn't even get 16.
Yeah.
And you know another thing, baby, didn't know like I know now. When we go to sign the check, we never see the check. Each have the check turned over for the sign. The check could have been $20 or $30. I don't know, because we never seen it. We ain't seen nothing said, let's see the check. Have it turned over. Everybody come sign it in. It's low now. But we moved from there. I got to see my check when I worked at other places. I see the check.
Yeah. So when you were when you came to California and I know you worked at the laundry, but then you also worked at a couple of white ladies' houses, right?
Right.
How much did you
black
make?
lady house too.
Yeah. How much was you making then?
$20 a week.
$20.
$20 a week or $20, $20 a week. That's what I started off at.
Okay.
But after that, they started getting $20 a day after that.
Okay.
As time went on, you know.
As time went on. Okay.
Yeah, in fact, I go on Friday, I get that $20. I go on Friday. Yeah, $20. Sometimes I work 3 or 4 days. But after that, I worked at her house like 2 days, and in the white lady house 2 days, 3 days or whatever. I worked 5 days, but 3 days one place, 2 days one place. I'll leave one job and come to the other place. But I wasn't doing much of nothing. Changing bed. She want to tell me what she want to do. I said, okay, Miss Harris. You say you want me to work? I said, well, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do it. She said, okay, Miss Turner. I said, do you need me to wash? She said, yeah. I said, well, I'm going to put my clothes in the washer right now. While I'm washing the clothes, while I'm working, cleaning, dusting the living room, vacuuming the clothes is washing.
Right.
So she let me done it my way. Take them out, put them in the dryer, and come back and clean up. I did the living room and the dining room first, because you never know who's coming in, you know. Sometimes she had first workers coming in. And I go to the kids' room. They had 4 beds to change, 4 boys, they had their own room. And I changed them beds that need to be changed, they need to be changed, I just make them up. They tell me if they need changing, I'll change them.
What, so, okay, I guess I need to know, when did you meet, not meet?
Talk to me.
Okay, I'm trying to think, because I know you became a foster parent in '84.
I came from foster parents.
But what was you doing before, all the way up until then?
Doing housework at different people's houses.
Okay.
Foster parent, she was a foster parent.
The last lady you worked for?
The first, no, she was not. She was the last one, but she was one of them.
Okay.
She was a foster parent. And I told her, I want to be the foster parent. See, some people so quick to ask how much you're getting. I never asked her that. That was my business. And I never asked her, say, I want you to come go to a meeting with me one day. And one day I went to the meeting. And they give me the paperwork, everybody get certain needs and everything. That's how I know that. And I liked that being a foster parent. And I got kids. That Kanisha was the first one I got. Sometimes the police would bring them to you. The police brought her to me. Because her mama said, her mama had moved. Her grandmama said her mama moved and told her daughter how to get there. She couldn't find the way. But she knew the way to her grandmama's house.
So she moved while she was at school?
Yeah, and tell her where the child didn't know how to get there and poor child and walk so, but she come on to her grandmama house. And her grandmama just got mad and called the police and brought it to me. She could have brought herself, but she didn't. And she came to me. Yeah, and she came in. I never forget I cooked spaghetti that night. She didn't know me that well. She didn't want to eat that night. But after that, I had to work about it. She was nice. I remember one day she was in there hollering. Reggie was there. She hollered at me. And Reggie said, "Don't holler at my mom. If you don't want to be here, just tell her. You don't holler because she taking care of you. You ain't taking care of her."
Right.
So they had no problem with her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, I'm from the next to last house I worked with was for another black woman. I quit her too. I forgot what her name was. But she was a mean old woman. And
Wait, the foster parent lady, she was black or she white?
both of them was black. Miss Harris was black, and I can't think of her name. She was black. She lived on 22nd Street. And Rita was living right next to her. Now Shonda would come with me, and Steve was leaving Shonda over there. She didn't want to turn the TV on. She'll tell her husband, her boyfriend, whatever, living there with her. Don't turn the TV on. So that was mean, you know, because she's in her room. So I would take her over to Creeder's house, Rita them house. Rita was just as mean. They would fix Creeder a bowl of cereal and pick him a bowl of cereal. And she wanted, they would put much sugar in it or something. She got mad and dumped that little girl's cereal out, hurt him so bad, dumped the whole food out.
Wow.
And Stephen giving up her cereal, she took the whole gallon of milk, poured on the floor. She's a dirty bastard.
What?
Rita. Yes, she did
I
that.
think she a little.
Something wrong with it. She throw the whole, she throw it out again. So I said, well, so after that I started leaving her at home. I said, stay at home, watch the TV, don't go outside. You know what time mama coming in? I said, just go in, stay inside.
How old was she?
I can't remember how old that girl was.
Too young to be staying at home?
No, she wasn't too young. She was older than 7 or 8. She must about 10 maybe. And she used to go play with the girl next door, Mr. Box Kid. Until one day she would go over there, and she used to come to the house, and I stopped her. I said, I told them, I don't want y'all coming to the house when I'm not there.
Right.
So they wanted to come to the house and play the piano all day. And when my baby went over there to play with her game, she came crying. What's wrong? They lost all her games in the grass and wouldn't pick them up.
Pieces and stuff.
I said, well, I'm going over there. I said, did y'all play a game? She said, y'all lost them all? I said, y'all fine. Find every one of them. And she won't bring them up, and I want you at my house when I'm not there. And I told her that. But when school was out, she'd go to school. She'd go to the playground. She'd call me, and you'd have a little something there for to eat. Sandwich, fix sandwich, go to the school, stay with you till I come home. And that's what she did. Before I go to work, I'll go and put in line for school. And
Okay. So, are your daddy and your mom and your grandparents on both sides, everybody was black?
oh yeah,
Okay. Okay.
black. My grandfather looked like a white man, but he said beautiful suit hair. We sit up there, he said, close his eye while we comb his hair.
Well, I got a question though, because you say he's like a white man. You said he had blonde hair.
No, he said blonde hair.
It's not blonde. You said it was what?
He had black hair.
He had black hair.
Black suit hair, black hair.
But his skin, he
was
looked like.
real fair. Everybody tell you, children come, look at that white man on Maryland Porch. Look at that white man. I said, it's not a white man, it's our grandfather. But I said, him and his daddy, they came from somewhere. Mama remember they people, I didn't know them. They came looking for work. And they came to New Orleans. And he stopped in New Orleans. My mother's daddy came on a home. He got a job working at the, where they make sugar. And that's where he got hurt at, making sugar. The machine got her loose and hit him. Had a whole lick in the face, and that sank in the head. And they called him, let him know he had to rush him to the hospital. He got sick. I don't know how long he stayed in the hospital. But he didn't work there no more, I think that I know. Because we used to go there, go to work, and he'd get money from him. They worked, and we knew where he worked it at. He worked at the sugar, just turning the wheel, just keeping water, I think, on it, or however.
You said that they came, where did they come from? You know?
I don't know where they come from, to tell you the truth. I don't know where they come from.
Okay. So, but his parents, your grandfather's parents, they was black?
I don't know that.
I'm just trying to figure out how he got so light. That's all.
Yeah, I guess somebody was like in his family. Mama probably tell them that. They could have been mixed too. I don't know. Because Uncle Joe was light, but he wasn't light as my grandfather. My grandfather was light. But one day, we had got in the car, me and Uncle Joe going to meet his daughter that lived in New Orleans. I told Uncle Joe, somebody at your gate. That was my grandfather. They caught the bus that night. And he was at the gate. And he got up, Johnny! We call him Johnny. He come down in the car, we went to see his daughters living in New Orleans. Cousin Norman, never seen Cousin Norman. He had 2 daughters and 2 sons. Yes, indeed. And my grandfather had 3 sons, Uncle Will, Uncle Joe, and Uncle Andrew. 3 sons, and Mama, and Annie Lee, and Annie Bird, and 3 daughters. He had 6 kids. That's right.
That's good.
Yeah, 6 kids. Used to come to my house all the time. Catch the bus and come down there. Sometimes the bus pull a car and the bus driver time put them out way at home. Then they put them out at the bridge. And Mama house said, you stay on that side. Now the girls come and meet, stay on the side. You had to walk all the way back and they come meet. And I just stayed 2 weeks, sometime a month, whatever. Cut the yard for Dad all the time. Dad would work, you get out there, cut the yard. I'm fixing breakfast. Johnny wanted breakfast. Too old a man to refuse. That's what he said. That's because we had to buy no eggs, child.
All right, because y'all had
Chickens, we had chickens, we had cows, we had horses, we had mules. So the mules the one that works. Horses don't work.
right. They just for show.
Yeah, I guess so, man. They had healthy mules and stuff. And they had a plow, they plow, you know. And they tell me in the old time, the white folk had the real women plowing.
Women?
Yes, they'd hook them to a plow and make them plow. See how dirty the motherfucker was?
That wasn't when you.
Oh hell no! I didn't know nothing about that.
No, that was like probably in slavery time, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
Yeah, see, they had them pulling the plow. That's right. And one time at night, one woman told them, "Say they're going out tonight, and we're gonna leave." I don't know. They must have already tell that water how to get across that water. They had to wave across that water to get to the other side. But they made it to the other side. And they made it out to the train and came on back to home. They come, they was gone. They never got back. They never come to look for them. That's how they got away. That's how they got away. They steal off at night, so we leaving. They was working them like dogs. And some of them, they say they had them throwing their babies aside the tree, killing their babies. And one bus driver killed the baby on the bus, but don't worry, had a bunch of black soldiers on there. And said the baby was crying. He took that baby out the woman's house, out of his arms, went outside, hit the baby head, brought it back to baby dead. The soldier walked up to him, cut his neck from neck to neck.
Wow.
That's right, and that ain't happening here. They didn't do him nothing. He was Uncle Sam man, and he killed him. That's right, killed that woman's baby. Now who gonna be that low down?
Wow.
Who gonna be that low down? I remember Mom used to ride the bus. You just could ride in the back of the bus. And didn't have no seats. And Mama had a baby going to New Orleans. And had a seat for a white man sitting by himself. And she told Mama, sit down here. You can't hold this baby all the way to New Orleans. And Mama said that they ain't say nothing to him, but the man told her, sit down, they ain't say nothing to her. She'd go to the back of the bus or stand up one. But all that changed. Ride anywhere on the bus, ride right behind the goddamn driver. You think changes. They didn't know time was gonna change. A lot of them didn't like it, but they couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's wow. Craziness. This one is about your, I guess, how you met my grandfather.
Huh?
The question I'm about to ask you about how you met my grandfather.
Well, because we used to come down to, how I met him, we used to go to where he lived every Saturday. And Daddy go to town. My mother go and spend the day up there. We all go spend the day with my auntie's house till Daddy ever come back. He didn't stay leave that time. He'd pick us up and come back home. And that's how I met my grandfather. And then my grandfather would come down to our house all the time to come see us. And Mama's oldest sister, when Mama was sick, I never forget, she was sick, one of them babies, I don't know which one. Baby Gaynell, she didn't want to, she come down and cook dinner for us and everything, and she would stay with us. Yeah, because Mama, two sisters stayed together, and then the bird, Deborah, Mama, and the bird, they stayed together. And they all raised up there. And little Hilda, they all raised there. Yes, indeed. So I met them through Mama, and we used to take it to see them all the time. That's how we got to know them. And they come down to us. We call it Papa.
What did you call your grandmother, I guess? What did you call your grandmother?
Like I said, I didn't remember her at all, so I couldn't remember when she was my grandma, but I never knew her like that.
Oh, okay.
I did my hair today. I just bought the tint the other day so she could do my hair. No, I didn't know her like that. But my grandfather knew him very well.
Okay. You feeling okay? We good? We can keep going with my questions?
Go on. When I got you some cereal, I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah. Whenever you get hungry or you need a break, let me know. I don't want to keep, you know.
Cereal, I got lunch meat, you want a sandwich, whatever.
Okay. How did you meet your husband?
When I did meet my husband. I was living with his mother. She was in the army.
Why were you living with her?
Because I looked for a room.
Okay, because you were renting a room from her.
Yeah, because I had a house, and the man that was selling the house. And Deborah, my cousin, she said, I know a lady got a house for rent. Let's go there. So I never forget. We went to the house. I'm just tired. I always worked all the time. And the lady lived with her name was Miss Clark. She said, Deborah had 2 kids then. She said, she rents a room, but I don't know if she accepts no kids. So Deborah said, well, she ain't got but one child, 2 years old, and these are my kids. She said, well, come back when she's there. I went back. She took me in right away. $8 a week.
Good price.
Then she told me about her son. And she gave me the address, and I started writing, give me the address, and I wrote, and he started writing it back. When he came home, Mama threw him a big party stuff at the house, dinner party night. And that's how I met William. So that's where I met him.
Did y'all hit it off right away?
Yeah, kind of looked like it because I guess I was living there. We used to go out to dinner, go out to breakfast. And when I worked every day, he'd take me to work every day. He didn't have a car, he'd drive his mama car. His mama had a Buick, a brand new Buick she had bought. He'd take me to work every day and bring me home every day. And Reggie wasn't in school then, but he used to fix Reggie. He didn't make pancakes, he'd make what the other thing you call them.
Flapjacks.
No, it was something else.
Waffles.
Waffles. And he liked the waffles all the time. So, Mama, I don't make waffles, I make pancakes. And he'd tell Miss Tyler, I'm going to wait till William come back. She said, no, I don't know when William come back. I'm going to fix your breakfast in the morning. I don't know when William come back and he'll eat. But he would eat with William all the time when I was gone. So that's how we met.
How old were you when he came back from? He said he was in the military, but was he at a war?
In the army, no war.
No war. Okay.
No, Reggie about 4 years old, I think, when I met him. He was 2 when I came. He met him, I think he was about 4. Yeah, he was. Because the first time I
1960?
Huh?
Is that 1960?
Shit, I don't know what year it was.
Well, okay, you when you came to California, how old was?
Okay, right. I can go from that. What I told you. Wait a minute now. It's 1956.
1956.
And he was 2. So
Okay.
56, 57, 58, 59. Well, that's 59.
60.
Well, I guess it was 60.
Okay.
And I went home.
1960.
And that's it. I just had met week, but I went home that same year. He must came home in January. And I went into London. I told him I was going home in June, which I did.
Why'd you go? You were going just to visit?
Just to visit.
Okay.
I stayed a week. I maybe I stayed 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
Came back. And you told me never get to my thought to tell you a plane just crashed, but I wouldn't tell you nothing. Because I went on the train. The train went on the track while I was down there. So I had to fly back.
Oh, it went off the track?
No. On the track.
I don't know what that. Oh, a strike. I'm sorry, Tyler. I was like, I don't know what that is. Okay.
He said, well, the train's on the track. You got to fly back. And I said, okay.
Okay.
So I had to buy my ticket. I wasn't that ticket. No, he sent me money to buy a ticket. Now, when I got back, I had to get my money back. But it would happen then. The first time I flew back. But I like.
Was that your first time on a plane?
Yeah, that I know, yeah.
When you was flying back to California?
Because when I first went, I went on the
train. Yeah.
And trying to be in Alameda, and I got to go back in her mama. They come down at the train station.
Was you scared to fly?
No, I wasn't. And came right on back on the plane. Reggie took sick on the train when we was going. I don't know what it took sick. I don't know if flu looked like his stomach was swollen. I was that scared. Just me and him. But I met a lady and her husband. And he took him, it was a doctor, they told him it was a doctor. And he got off the train and took him to the doctor. We got some medicine and come back. They were so nice. You always meet nice people. So we were traveling by ourselves. Anyway, we got to, never forget, and got to, I guess that was the first time when I got off the train, the first thing I heard, knowing and seeing met me, Joyce May dead. You don't know her. That's cousin Carrie. You don't know her either. But one of the days, niece said, Joyce May dead. Uncle Brother just done me went home. That time Uncle Brother had died, I think. Maybe that wasn't the first time. But no, it wasn't the first time. But anyhow, Uncle Brother had died and I was going for the funeral. When I got off the train, they tell me Joyce had died. I said, what? And we used to go to her mama's house all the time to visit. She always fixed us something good to eat, you know. Then O'Neill went to go see us. Couldn't do that at that time. All we do was love to cry and talk to her. Yeah. Couldn't care. She was a good cook. She used to make blackberries. I cooked them when I was down there too. She used to make blackberries and put dumpling in them. And she'd make the juice kind of sweet, like kind of not watery like it be. And it was so good. So I found out how we should do it. They put a little flour, mix it up in water, and they thicken it up. And make dumpling. And I made them when I was at home. Seeing them brought me some I got some in the freezer. Man, bring me some blackberries. And we cooked them, made dumpling. And we all ate them up. Shit was gone at night time. I looked at blackberry pops was there, one of his friends that come visit. I said, Pop, you want some? Pop said, yeah, I don't know last time I ate no. I said, we got dumpling like that. Yeah. So we had some blackberry and dumpling. It was good. Okay, I must stop talking. I'll let you talk now.
Oh, no, I was just listening. I like to listen to you talk, Granny. I don't mind it. I think this one's about raising children. So it'll be about your kids.
Oh, about my kids.
Yeah, let me see.
Okay, well, I was fine raising my kids.
When did you at what age did you have Reggie?
What age I had Reggie?
Mm-hmm.
But, I came here when I was 23, I think, so he's already 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he must have been 21, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, I guess.
Okay.
And and his mama, somehow or another, she didn't like me. She the cause we didn't get married.
Mm.
I never forget. I just had started back to
Right,
work.
because didn't they send
Send him away. Mama said they're riding all night trying to get enough money to send him away. So connect, I borrowed money from this and borrowed money from that. Said they're riding all night because he just had came to the house. I was at work. And Mama told me, she said, Warren, his name was Warren. Said Warren said he'd be back about 9 o'clock.
Warren?
Short. His last name was
Short.
Short. S-H-O-R-T, that's their last name.
Oh, okay.
And at that time, I wasn't married. I put him in school. They wouldn't let you put him in school.
Yeah.
They can do that now.
Yeah.
But at that time, you had to use your maiden name.
Yeah.
You know, he could have changed it when he went home, but I never thought about that. When he went home, when he first seen me, could have went to town and changed, but I never thought of that. But they sent him away, child. They sent him away. And I got on the bus that morning to go to the church. The truck man, he picked up one of these trucks like your brother drive.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a black truck, and he picked up a lot of us that going to town for work. We all go to work. And Warren left last night going to Chicago. I didn't say nothing. I got to work, I cried, because it really hurt me. But they turned him away, and then every time I see those stupid ass mom, Warren come back next week, Warren come back next week. And he never did come back next week. See, I never knew he had got in trouble. He used to write me all the time. He would send me a little change, not that much. The most he ever
From
sent,
Chicago?
yeah, the most money he ever sent me was $25, $15. I don't know what kind of job he had. But after that, Ray used to write to him all the time, and he'd write him back. And all of a sudden he stopped writing. He said, Mom, I'm not going to write him anymore. I said, you don't have to. But I didn't know that till I got home, and his sister told me he had been in jail. But they didn't know till yet what he was in jail for. But he went with a first cousin, but his cousin never did tell me he's in jail. He was right, but he wouldn't send no letter from like he's in jail. They give them the right to send to him, you know.
Did you ever see him again?
Oh yeah, when I came home, when he got out of jail, I was up in California, and he came to Mama, and asked my phone number from there. He used to call me all the time. By that time, the number done changed, and he used to call and talk to me, send me a set of rings, and I think about it right now, I was crazy.
A set of what?
Wedding rings, sent me a beautiful set of rings.
Oh, you sent him back?
Listen to my mom. No, I didn't send him back. It was at home. I left him at home. And I said, why would I listen to my mom? He bought me a nice set of rings. He didn't ask for them back. But when he came back, I gave them back to him. But that's okay. So, you know, he came to see us, see him ready. Give him the first time I see him, I think give him Reggie a couple of dollars. Reggie all running and playing. He wasn't thinking about the money. He didn't know about the money then. Because he was just, 4 years old when he first went back. And he'd come get Reggie and take him down to his parents' house. Reggie stayed down there about a week. Till he said they started fighting down there, the sister and the boyfriend. So he called me, wanted to come home then. So I went and got him. And then he had knew to come there and ask me to marry him. And he brought the same guy, my first cousin, I told you was twins. It's one of the twin brothers. He came with him. The reason he said that because he had a girlfriend, had set of twins. He didn't marry her. He left, come to California. I think by the time he married her, they were about 11 or 12 years old. He had said married somebody else, maybe he hadn't. He came home and married that girl with them 2 boys. And so she took care of her children. He never married her. And she never had them 2 boys. I think she passed too. Yeah, would I marry her? I told him no, but I told him no. But if I was thinking like now, I'd have said, if you'd have said it 4 years ago, I'd have said yes. Reggie 4 years old. And I know, I ain't thinking about marrying him. And then when they married that other boy, mom, I guess. They didn't stay together. She had one son, Glenn. Glenn came. And she had only son, Glenn came when Reggie died. That's on his son. I talked to him the other day. Bernine called me. She said, oh, Glenn coming in. The Merle on the phone, so I hollered at him. And he's not too well.
No?
You know, him and neither wife ain't one of them working, but they get enough money in to take care of it because he took me down and showed me the property he had bought, supposed to start building his house. He ain't started yet. See, he wasn't going to set it close, set it further in the back. I don't blame him. These niggas driving down there to yell in y'all. But he hasn't started nothing yet. So.
All right. Here's a question about your husband.
My husband.
William. Bill, as some people call
Yeah,
him.
they call him Bill.
The white people call him Bill?
What was his friend call him Bill? I call him William.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How did, when did y'all get married? Do you know what year y'all got married?
I don't know.
Did y'all get married, Brenda?
Not then, but we got married. Let me tell you, we bought our license in California because I want to get married at home. Went down, got our license, and went to the blood, the doctor and everything, took our blood test. And
You had to get a blood test?
we had to get a blood test then.
To get married?
Yeah.
Why?
Him, I don't know, but that's how it was.
Oh, okay.
And she got the license. But when I got the license, me and my dad and we went up to the courthouse. And they said the courthouse, I couldn't marry there unless I buy a license from there.
Oh.
See what I mean? Say you're licensed from California, you can't marry with California license in Louisiana.
Oh.
Unless you want to buy a more license. So my dad spoke, he said, no, she don't need to buy more license. She already got a license. She just wait till she go back home. And so we came back home, about a week or so, called up, married at Miss Tyler's house at the fireplace. And we married, we got dressed, and Pastor come to him and his son. And we
Wait, when you say Miss Tyler House, you're not talking about the 75th Street, no?
Was it 75th Street? No.
Okay.
75th Street. She lived on 20th Street. I forgot.
Okay, it's not a house I've been in. I never been to that house. You got married
it's
in.
not. I have to look. Lord might remember because I forgot.
Oh, I asked her
But we
too.
got married right there. I can't remember what year it was.
Okay. Well, was my mama born?
Oh, no, your mom wasn't born, or neither your, no, your mom wasn't born.
Oh,
But
okay.
wait a minute. No, they wasn't born.
Okay.
No. Maybe around the world, I don't know. I gotta ask Lord that too. 'Cause I got all the license things, but I don't know. I gotta look at my license and I see when I got married, then I know. I got all that put away.
Okay.
And we stayed with his mama for a while. Till Earlene came along, that's Miss Tyler's sister daughter. I want to see a house down the street, come on, go look at it. And you know, we was at work, we right on looked at the house, it's a 2-bedroom house. And the man was waiting right across the street from the house, and I went with it. And I said, I came look at the house for rent. He said, you want to rent it? I said, yes, sir, how much is it? He said, $50 a month. I said, okay, let me call, I wasn't married then, let me call my boyfriend. I don't think I married him, but Reggie was a baby. I mean, Elder was a baby, I might have was married him. I got to look and see. Anyway, he ran up the house, I called William from the store, and we said, okay, so he came and looked at the house. He went to the man and talked to the man, said, yeah, $50 a month. And that's what he did. He always wanted to pay a water bill, but he never did pay no water bill. He never did pay the rent, that's all, so he paid the water bill. Most people pay the water bill, but I think it was no more the right to pay for it because we living there, but that's how a lot of people did.
Hey,
So we got Reggie had his own room, and we had our room. I think about it, I thought about one night it was winter time, and Reggie said, Mama, can I come and get in your bed? I said, come on. And he come right in my bed, and that's me and him, William, and the other baby. And after that, William bought a new bedroom set. I was at work. I didn't even know he was going to buy a new bedroom set. He told me to come home early, something coming to the house. He never told me what. He had bought him a stroller, left the stroller in the house, and the lady across the street used to keep the red elder. He said, why didn't you bring the stroller to me? I said, well, he wanted me to see it first. Miss Clark, her name is Clark. But anyway, he bought a living room set, the same color as the one I had, gray living room set. And the living room set come with a dresser, 2 nightstands, and his own bedroom set. That was out right away. And so Miss Tyler just had to come down there, and she said, I gotta come down there, but they didn't get used to me, you don't know me. And she just come visit. Her niece and Deborah used to come visit me all the time. I didn't go to their house, they'd come all the time. I would live walking distance from them. I would walk to them.
Okay. So you you said you don't know what year you got married in.
Yeah, I'll be very vegan and I'll tell you.
That's fine. I mean, if you come across your whatchamacallit,
Yeah,
your marriage license, I
Yeah.
guess, let me know.
I will.
Oh, so you got okay. Your plan was to get married at the church.
No, it wasn't no plan. I wasn't planning on.
Well, when you said you got the marriage license in California, then y'all went to.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna marry the church. I could have, but I didn't think about it. Yeah, we got it. I know we got a license in California,
Okay.
but we married at our house when we came back.
Did you have a wedding dress?
No, just dressed up when I always had nice clothes, and just dressed up in my nice clothes and dressed like I was going to church. And you put on this suit and you just got married right there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. Who was the like the pastor or who?
Yeah, the pastor and his son came there. I told him I want to get married. I want to come to the house, and he did.
Okay.
So his son stood for William, and his William's cousin stood like for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And they were witness, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went there.
Huh. Good time. I want to get his marriage license.
And I called Mama and told Mama we had gotten married. And I guess I might have sent him a copy. I can't remember if I did or not, but I never know we got married at the house.
Did William, your husband, did he graduate high school?
Yeah, he finished high school, yeah. When he was in service, he finished high school.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was older than you?
He's 5 years older than me.
5 years older than you.
So I was born in, he was born 1925, I was born 1930. He's 5 years older than me. Born in, what year was he born, Louis? Can't even think now, was it August? Oh, well, I forgot what year it's born, what date, the year, month, I mean. That Louis can tell you right offhand.
Oh, October.
October, yeah, okay, it was October. October, I'm gonna say the 13th, I'm not
Yep,
sure.
it is.
It is?
Mhm.
Oh, well, she remember, she did my age.
She do.
Yeah, she remember, it's a lot of time I was thinking that thing, I've been forgotten. Yeah, she was born in October.
Yeah, same month as me.
You was born in October. What day were you born?
24th.
Oh, okay.
11 days later. In some years. There was another question I had about. Did you say where was he from?
They came from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay.
Shreveport, Louisiana. His mama came first.
Okay.
Came before the daddy come, but the daddy come with a younger woman. How about that?
Ooh.
Yes, it did. And we separated and they never got back together. Miss Tyler came and got her a job, got her a play, called herself, sent it for him, then there come another woman. And he stayed with her. Name was Edna.
Wow.
When we was come in the back of a truck. They put blanket in the back of the truck and the lady sleep and everything. That's how they got here.
Why did they move? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know why. I know I guess a lot of people want to come to California, so she got a job here.
Yeah.
Got a brand new car. She was doing good. Worked every day. Drove her car every day.
Did they have money or something?
Well, that's it. Plenty of money. Worked every day to keep a little money, you know. She bought her a house. She had gotten married one time, but she never did use that married name. The man didn't. I'm gonna say I get them treated right. She said just like she cooked pork chops, she want to eat 2 pork chops. You eating 2 pork chops? So she said nobody gonna tell me how many pork chops I can eat 4 if I want to, you know.
Right.
So she got rid of him. I never knew him. She just told me about him. So she always used Tyler. I forget that name, but I never did see him because she left from that house and lived somewhere else.
And you said your mama. Oh no, she didn't speak the French.
My mother.
Yeah, but they thought she did.
They thought she did. She went on the store one time, and it was talking French. Whoever she went with could speak French. Who was she with? They could speak French. I think it's Uncle Eddie's daughter. His wife was with her, and they were telling each other saying he was telling that was Neil Bowler's granddaughter or grandson, whatever. And she spoke. She answered them back. They didn't know she could speak French. They stopped talking to me.
Oh.
She answered me back, but she told me what it was. Yeah, she's French. And I went to the grocery store one time to get her baby, and the guy that was coming bringing in groceries, right, he gave me some groceries for them. Wholesale house. And she said, oh, what a baby like. She said, all her children like that. My mama was fair, and so most of her kids was like that. They turned darker, some of them. One got red, my brother got darker than the rest of them. But always, and getting up lighter than all the rest of them. She stayed lighter just like mama. Neil's on the brown side. Doris on the dark side like my daddy was. Kind of cook look.
Yeah, wait, you said Doris is dark?
Not dark,
but
not light thing. Not dark. Kind of dark, you know. Yeah, they all eating. I told her, kind of send me some chicken on fish. I'm going to send them. Keep out and tell.
Okay. All right, Granny. We done now.
We are?
Yeah, we went through all the questions and all that.
Okay, well, you want a cereal or you want